Can you hear me now? Good. You guys remember those commercials? Those are great. What's going on, everyone? This is the Extreme Rules prediction show. Probably gonna do an IC podcast. Probably gonna do a podcast on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view after the pay-per-view. But I definitely wanted to do some predictions because I didn't get to do projections. Didn't get to do those for the Sacrifice pay-per-view, so I'm gonna do them for the Extreme Rules, and then I'm gonna do a review after the pay-per-view. Hopefully, I'm gonna get to do it that night, but I may have to do it the next day. I don't know. We'll see. But we got Extreme Rules predictions. The first match on the card, which is not really on the card, is on the pre-show to get the fans hyped with the bull and the horns woggle, the rock woggle. I don't know what you call him now. They've been 3MB. But we got the WLC match, which looks like Welch. The Welch match. They're going to be just drinking grape juice. It's going to be a grape juice contest. No, but then we got the WLC match. I guess they're going to have those little... I think they did this before, where they had some kind of, like, smaller ladders. They had, like, a ladder match or something. And they had, like, Hornswoggle and someone else. And they had, like, these smaller ladders. And I guess I don't know what they're going to do with the freaking... whatever they're trying to get. I don't know. What are they gonna get? It's basically a TLC match for the little people here, but what are they gonna get? Are they gonna get some? You get a contract. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna get, and I guess they're gonna have the Big Show just hold it up above his head to where he can't get to it or something. I have no idea what they're gonna do with this one, but this is on a pre-show. I guess to get the fans hype. I guess they're gonna attempt to get the fans hype with the WLC. My prediction is El Torito because Hornswoggle is not it. I mean, at least El Torito, he's got his bull, and El Torito is pretty good. He's got that. He's pretty good, like EC3 says. El Torito is pretty good. I mean, he's got that crazy Hurricane Rana where he like extends his arms and goes around 200 times, which is great. But I feel like Torito is gonna come through for your boy in this one. I think he's gonna WLC it up. I don't know if 3MB is gonna get involved because I mean this is pretty much their only spot on the pay-per-view, them and the Matadores. So I don't know if they're gonna get involved somehow. I don't know. I feel like 3MB is gonna try to like throw El Torito, like throw him somewhere, and then the Matador is gonna come out. So I'm picking El Torito here though. He's gonna WLC it up. Next we got the triple threat match: Cesaro, Swagger, and RVD. I think this is gonna be an incredible match. Maybe somewhere near match of the night. There's some good matches on this card though. Now that I've thought about it, but you got RVD, who's always gonna put some people over. I feel like Cesaro should win this one though, even though I'm loving Swagger. I don't know why. Recently, Swagger's been getting over with me. Loving Swagger. Freaking everyone loves We the People. Put your hand over your heart in a loud, clear voice and say with us, We the People. Had to do that because, you know, Jack Swagger. I don't know if I want Cesaro to win or if I want Swagger to win. I don't really want RVD to win. I feel like he's just gonna put some people over here, even though I feel like if anyone needs to be put over, it's probably Jack Swagger, considering they're probably gonna continue a feud, him and Cesaro, into probably the next pay-per-view at least. So we'll see what happens here. But my prediction here is I'm gonna go with my boy Swagger. I thought about Cesaro, the King of Swing, but I'm going with Zeb Coulter, We the People, and Swagger. You can go with them. Next, we got the 2-on-1, not tag team title match, but we got the 2-on-1 squash match, I guess we're going to call this one. I mean, basically it's just Xavier Woods and R-Truth versus Rusev. I feel like this is going to be a squash. I mean, you know, freaking Xavier Woods and R-Truth are just going to be looking at Lana, and they're not going to be able to keep their eyes off her. And Rusev's just gonna squash him for looking at his girl like that. Actually, she my girl, you know. What can I say, you know? uh, I mean, I think a lot of people are like Lana is the girl. Lana is the girl. Speaking of women and girls and things, we have the next. Did I pick the winner for that last match? I didn't. I'm picking Rusev. I said it's gonna be a squash match. Obviously, R-Truth and Xavier Woods are obviously going to squash Rusev. Like, he's going to be focusing on Lana. It's going to be the big breakup. Not really. Rusev's obviously going to squash them because they can't take their eyes off of the fabulous Lana. I don't think that sounds right. The Ravishing Russian. I think it's, yeah, the Ravishing Russian. There we go. Next, speaking of women and Lana, she's not in this match, but there are two women in this match, which is great. We got a Divas match for the Divas title. And we got the Paige versus the Tamina. Sound like an old person talking about the Twitter and the Facebook. But we got Paige versus Tamina. My prediction here, Paige wins. She hasn't had the title long enough, and I feel like, for some reason, I feel like AJ Lee's gonna come back sometime soon, and they're gonna feud, which would be fabulous. They would do that. Paige, for some reason, I like Paige. She makes me want to watch the Divas matches. The Paige Turner, that freaking, is it a Scorpion Crosslock? Oh man, that thing is ridiculous. You got that, and then if AJ Lee comes back, you got the Scorpion Crosslock versus the Black Widow. It'd be pretty nice. It'd be a pretty nice feud. I hope they do that sometime in the near future. Next we got, did I pick a winner for that one either? I keep forgetting if I'm actually picking winners. Yeah, I did. I picked Paige. Alright, I'll remember. But anyway, the next match we got is Wade Barrett, or Bad News Barrett. I guess his first name is Bad News now. Well, they sometimes call him Wade and sometimes call him Bad News, so I have no earthly idea. But we got Wade Barrett, the Barrett Barrage, the Bad News Barrett, the Bullhammer. We got all of that versus Big E Langston. The big guy, well, that's right back, you know, okay. Big E Langston, the Intercontinental Champion, for that championship there. I feel like Wade's going to go over, considering he's pretty much the fan favorite, even though Big E Langston, you know, Big E Langston's supposed to be the face here, I guess. I guess we're doing face heel stuff now, but Big E Langston is probably going to lose this match. I'm hoping Wade Barrett goes over, because Wade Barrett freaking won NXT, and then they didn't do anything with him for like the longest time. So I'm hoping Wade Barrett gets this push and gets the Intercontinental Champion and then actually does something with it instead of just dies like everyone who gets the Intercontinental Championship. Next we got Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. And as much as I want to pick Bray, I'm gonna pick Bray. But I want to pick Bray, and I am going to pick Bray. I picked Bray Wyatt to win this match, but it's tough for me to think John Cena's going to allow anyone ever to go over the face of the WWE. Like, I just don't, I don't know what's going to, just, if Bray Wyatt has to beat him, it's going to be a no contest. John Cena's like, I'm the best this company has to offer, so you cannot beat me, Bray. You up and coming young star. Oh man, but the choir, dude, goodness. The choir was ridiculous on Monday night. Man, I mean, that was crazy. Had me roll. I mean, I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't know where they're going. I mean, I understood where they were going with the storyline. I was like, I don't know how much farther they can go. I mean, obviously the Wyatt family's a force, and they're going to keep the John Cena thing going, but I was like, I don't know what they can do to top what they've already done. And they brought out the choir of children hitting Cena below the belt there, felt like. Next we got, so I did pick Bray there because even though I don't feel like John Cena's going to let anybody go over on him, I'm still going with Bray. I hope Bray wins. It's a hope. So please let Bray win. I'm following the buzzards. I'm following the buzzards. But next we got the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match with Daniel Bryan facing off against Kane. I honestly don't feel that Kane is a good enough contender to actually even have a chance at winning this match. Daniel Bryan's just won the title. I mean, unless Triple H is just like, ooh, like you will not continue this title run. It, I mean, but I expect something to happen with Triple H and Daniel Bryan soon. So I feel like Daniel Bryan's gonna keep the title. Gonna keep, I guess, the titles. Technically one title, but technically two titles. I mean, I think he's gonna keep the titles though. And then the last match, I take it that the Evolution match is the main event. I feel like this may actually be the match of the night. I don't know. It's tough to decide. But Triple H, Batista and Randy Orton versus The Shield, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. I feel like The Shield is going to win. Evolution's probably just going to put them over here, even though they're obviously not going to just squash them. But it's not going to be like New Age Outlaws and Kane squash. But, you know, I feel like it's going to be a good match. And The Shield is going to pick up the victory here. And I guess Triple H wanted to be in the main event because it's listed last on the list. So I guess Triple H was like, "Ooh, Daniel Bryan, you're a B plus player. You will not be in the main event. You already got the main event at WrestleMania." Ooh, but there you go. There's the prediction show for Extreme Rules 2014. We'll see what happens. There's no Extreme Rules matches though. I wish they would change that name. I don't know what they should change it to, but if I think of something, I'll let you know. They should change that name though, because Extreme Rules, there's no Extreme Rules matches. I mean, the only match that's not a regular match is the John Cena match, I'm pretty sure. But guys, in the WLC match, obviously. But I should just put him in Extreme Rules match. But anyway, I see where they're going with the WLC and all that. See how that goes. But guys, I'll see you later. Probably hear me again on the podcast. When would that be? Hopefully I can do it Sunday night. But if I can't do it Sunday night, you'll definitely see it Monday during the day. So sometime Monday during the day. Sometime Monday after 10, some midday Monday, if I can't get it out that night. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Anyway, I'll think about it and I'll let you guys know. See you guys. Peace. Doo-doo-doo.